What's up, baby? Hustle off the ground, man. We gonna get straight into this pod for y'all, man. We ain't gonna waste no time for y'all boys, man. And ladies.
What's going on? What's the
Word,
word? What's up, Jordan?
All-Star weekend, man.
Ooh wee,
2022.
ooh wee.
Cleveland, Ohio.
movie, movie.
Milestone for the city.
Yeah, that was big. I mean, it's so many ways that you can really talk about it. When I mean, you could talk about just the sport in general. You could talk about how much money small businesses, black-owned businesses made this
Yeah.
weekend.
Also talk about niggas getting their face kicked in on Euclid Avenue.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, what avenue y'all want to take,
tragic.
man?
Boy got his face cuffed.
Well, what avenue y'all want to start with? Y'all want to start silly or y'all want to go? Y'all want to serious tip
Well,
this?
first off, I want to say it's kind of serious, but I'm gonna put a little spin on it, bro. This pissed me off. So hustle off the ground, man. I'm glad we making the strides that we making. We doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We putting people on. We putting people on here. We get on a bigger platform ourselves, right? So I still work, nigga. I still work. My manager, he had went to an event completely free, $0 and 0 cents, right? All you had to do was register. And this is where I feel like I had to think about things such as, who I'm following, who's on my Instagram, who's on my Twitter, who's on this, who's on that, because I didn't know about this event at all. Rudy Gobert was there. The owner of the Sacramento Kings was there. I don't know if y'all familiar with Gary V. Y'all
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Gary V was there. Like just multiple people, man, of importance. Not saying other people not important, but just multiple people of importance, man. And it wasn't no everybody shoulder to shoulder just running around. This is like it looked like a pure network. Oh, Baron Davis was there.
Was it at the City Club?
I can't even tell you where it was.
Was the mayor there?
I don't think so.
Okay, because that's what him and BD had like a live speaking engagement at the City Club.
But man, I mean, dude, it was just like I'm hearing about the event, and then my manager showing me pictures and whatnot, and I'm just like, damn,
supposed to be there.
I was supposed to be there. And like I said, it was a pure time to where we could just sit and talk. This wasn't like no, just walk by and all this stuff. Like, no, man, people are networking, people are talking. I would do that 10 times before I go to the fucking club and pay $400 to get Medusa and be shoulder to shoulder with a nigga I don't know.
We gonna talk about that too.
You feel me?
We gonna talk about that too.
Talk about all that. I just want to get that part out the way, man. So I think I'm gonna be reinventing my Instagram soon or my social media soon, period, because that pissed me off to the max.
I mean, but did you? I mean, that's true though. But did you think of All Star Weekend that way, as far as
What
a
you
good
mean?
networking opportunity, or did you think as far as you know what I'm saying?
Oh, when All Star Weekend was here, I wasn't thinking about just like partying and shit like that. I mean, we can party any other time. I wasn't thinking about seeing celebrities. I mean, well, if it's
That's a
for the
fun
benefit of the
network, too,
brand,
though.
yeah. If it's for the benefit of the brand, yeah. But I'm not thinking like, oh my God, Dirk is coming. Oh my God.
No.
Like they said niggas was fanboys. I heard about some of y'all.
Bro, when I was at the mall, it was ridiculous. Some people was just like, especially males. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one thing I hate though. Like, why, bro? Why is you up in this dude face though? Like he about to just take you with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really understood that. Like more than females, you know what I'm saying? They all up in these celebrities' faces. But I didn't think of All Star Weekend like that in general. Well, y'all know why. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought about it from a marketing business aspect.
Exactly. That's how you. That's how you should think
You know what I'm
about it.
saying?
If
But
you
as
got
far as
something.
like, afterwards, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really celebrating for also weekend. I'm celebrating, you know what I'm saying, for my business and different things like that.
Exactly.
And I think that's where a lot of people in Cleveland go wrong. It's like if you do have something going on or you working on something, you trying to learn or network or meet new people, learning experiences and stuff like that. Just because it's an event where you know it's gonna be a million parties and you know what I'm saying, everything going on downtown and everybody kicking it, drinking, doing whatever, take advantage of those type of opportunities. Know like know what type of people gonna be here. Like even if you don't know exactly, like just know you gotta think about All-Star Weekend, bro. Like who's not gonna be in Cleveland? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely one thing a lot of people don't really realize. You gotta just take advantage of all those type of opportunities.
I mean, but not everybody's a business owner. Not everybody's an entrepreneur. Some people just want to enjoy themselves, and I don't look down on that.
So yeah, not wrong with that at all. But like if you are though, the partying shouldn't be the number one priority.
Yeah, it shouldn't be your main thing at hand. But like I said, I mean, not every. Some people fuck with 9 to 5. Some people fuck with corporate America. Then you get a weekend, the biggest weekend in Cleveland, possibly maybe history. You know what I'm saying? They want to kick it.
No, but from the reviews I heard a lot of niggas cleaned up. Like they said that All-Star Weekend generated possibly close to 100 million.
It was some 100 million.
100 million for the city. So that's beautiful. Like business was conducted. We represented ourselves well, except for that blimp of an incident.
But I'm surprised though.
but-
I'm proud of Cleveland for that
Yeah,
stuff.
and they saying that
No
it's-
shootings, none of that.
Yeah, and they saying like cause like it was everybody who came here was like glowing like reviews like we stamped ourselves low key, like we asserted ourselves in that conversation like okay, we could be with the Chicagos, we could be with the NYCs, like we one of those destinations now. You feel me? So
Fuck you, Joakim Noah.
yeah.
Fuck you, Joakim.
Fuck that nigga. But it's a conversation that All-Star might be coming back in 2028.
That'd be amazing.
You know what I'm saying? So like this
Like,
weekend,
all the cities that you know what I'm saying, they did Atlanta last year and all that kind of stuff. That's great for our city though. We need something like that because it's always like a bad picture being painted. You know what I'm saying? Now this could be a destination. People want to travel in Cleveland, come visit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we always want to go somewhere else. People gonna want to think the same way. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't really think, oh, I want to go visit Cleveland, like I want to go visit New York or, you know what I'm saying, somewhere like that. So that definitely, like, they got to see all the new businesses and the new buildings and nice places to go, hookah spots, restaurants. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot to offer in our city.
we buzzing as a city.
Even the state, man. Even the state.
Columbus, you know what I'm saying? All those other states.
Shout outs to Cincinnati. Shout out to Dayton. Shout out to Columbus. All those places, man. Like I said milestones. We have huge destinations. You know what I mean? I mean, we have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You have the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Art Museum.
You know, you got the Volleyball Hall of Fame. That's a Euclid.
That's a softball Hall of Fame. Nigga.
Oh yeah, it is softball.
Into that shit. But no, man, like we stamped ourselves this weekend. So like definitely like big ups to the city. You know what I'm saying? We represented ourselves well. And
when y'all watch us, give a clap, man.
Hell yeah.
Deserved it. I was ready.
Hell yeah.
I was so surprised as far as like people, and then people just bashing, like people in our own city was just bashing, like, oh man, the Cleveland Mariners page about to be blown up All-Star Weekend, or I'm already disappointed in y'all for All-Star Weekend. Like,
that's just pessimistic ass viewership.
Just saying that kind of stuff. It's just like, but now, as you can see, we can't conduct ourselves well.
It's just that's just being pessimistic. I hate when people be that pessimistic. You know, like when we had the episode, you know, before talking about All-Star Weekend, you said what you said. You know, Cleveland be on your best behavior. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. But yeah, people saying shit like that, like, oh man, I'm already seeing people on the remembrance page, this, that, and the third.
And you already wishing down.
It's like, God damn, shut up.
People, you
like,
wishing hell about people.
Yeah.
And even that episode, I said that, man, it's an opportunity for a lot of motherfuckers to come up if they was on their shit. And that's what happened. Like, even Q, like, hopefully you tell your story, what happened with your shit later, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like a lot of people came up, club promoters, like DJs. Like it was one of our DJs, I want to say Nick Nack. She's a girl. She was on sneakers. She was on sneakers.
Yep.
So it's like, dog, a lot of people got their names out there.
I feel like it was hard to not get your name out there. Like how many people was just out there? How many people you would bump into that know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like there was no way that you shouldn't have been able to network and do different things like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
even just being somewhere where you think you might not even get that type of opportunity, you still getting that type of stuff in the city. So that was amazing. I ain't gonna lie, like especially with me personally, that it's like just off of the weekend in general, I gained ideas. I gained just so much other opportunities, you know what I'm saying, that set my year up. Like now I got other stuff already in line for the next few months that's going to help grow my business and through different things like that just off of the weekend alone. You know?
So
That's what's up, man. That's a blessing. Before we get into the next subject, man, we want to shout out our Patreon one more time. Y'all have been showing love so far. So if you guys are not following our Patreon yet, please make sure y'all do that. We giving y'all behind the scenes footage. Boom. We gonna give y'all access to merchandise. Boom. Discounts on that merchandise. Boom. And all you guys are also gonna have early access to each episode that we drop. If we drop it on Sunday, you getting that bitch by Friday. I shouldn't be cussing when I'm promoting, but you getting it by Friday. But man, we appreciate every supporter that we have, whether if it's on Patreon, whether if it's on Twitch, whether if it's on YouTube, whether if it's on Instagram. And speaking of the YouTube, we've also just now reached 100 subscribers.
yes, sir.
Went to the
Triple digits. Yes, sir.
Road to 1,000, man. Road to 1,000.
So
Run that shit
we
up.
appreciate y'all on that, man. And y'all giving us all the support. I've been getting comments. I've been getting DMs. You know, I got 2 today. So, man, we really appreciate y'all, man. Really, like, really, really, really appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
So, to get into the next topic, man, we want to talk about this whole Michigan, Wisconsin situation. Juwan Howard, man.
Man, so I was in Columbus this weekend, and so on the
For
way,
All-Star Weekend, he was in Columbus.
bruh, it's crazy, and I was so disappointed. So I couldn't celebrate Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day because it's my girl's mom's birthday, like that weekend. So like the weekend was dedicated to her. So we took the following weekend. We already decided we was gonna go to Columbus, but yeah, man. Sunday I was coming home and I was at the gas station. I'm on my phone and all I see is Juwan Howard just smacked the coach. That's all I see, right? So I played the video and I said, oh no. I said, oh no, bruh.
I said he smacked the white man. He definitely getting penalized.
I was hurt. I was so hurt when I saw that because it's like no better. And it's like my thing is being a coach, your whole team looking at you and they gotta listen to you and you tell them what's right, what's wrong. You tell them to make sure they grades right, make sure they going to class, make sure they doing this and that, and to conduct themselves well. You know what I'm saying? Even in the game and outside the game, you do something like that, and then you also put your team in harm's way.
Man, that's not even why I'm pissed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably pissed for a competitive ass reason. So I know when we talk about NBA, we talk about college, you know, that's a legit business. Legit business. So you see that and you know, you have the certain stuff like obviously if we up 10, it's 10 seconds left in the game, I'm running the clock out. Right? Wisconsin was up by 15 on Michigan with I think about 10 seconds left in the game.
Like
Approximately something like that.
32 seconds.
Yeah. And they called a timeout. Juwan Howard got in his feelings.
But in his defense, in the other coaches, and I don't want to cape for the white man. Don't want to cape for the white man. You know what I'm saying? But in the other coach's defense, Juwan Howard was pressing. Why are you pressing and you down 15?
But no, I mean, you see that in a lot of college games, though, period, especially when they down.
Now when you down.
It's always when you done-
do you
This one
think-
is close.
Do you
Man,
think
you
he
put
was
some
more
bus-
upset because he was losing and he was just being a sore loser about it, or do you think that
Man, you
the
played to the
the
bus.
time out really just pissed him off that much? 'Cause I think he was just mad about the loss in general. What you think?
I mean, nigga, shit. I mean, I don't really know what I think about that shit, man, because I'm like you said, I'm not advocating for the white man. So I don't really know what to think about that shit. Yeah, I don't think Juwan should have did the shit. But then, like, don't be that. First off, you know what you did. The other coach know what the fuck he did. He called that little weak ass timeout, bro. You know that the nigga mad about the shit. Don't go over there trying to approach him, try to talk to him, bro. Let that nigga ride, bro.
Yeah.
Let him go, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's no point in you going over to this nigga
The other coach
trying to
fucked up.
explain and trying to explain yourself to him, bro. He don't want to hear that shit.
Other coach fucked up.
Like, I'd have been mad too, bro. Like, if you did that shit and I'm trying to just leave, I'm trying to walk off the court, but I'm trying to leave, and then here you go trying to talk. I don't want to fucking talk. First off, I just lost by however much I just lost. Probably didn't even think we was gonna lose to y'all niggas. First off,
No. They knew they was gonna lose.
they knew that. I don't really follow college basketball, but
Nice.
Yeah, Michigan ranked, and Wisconsin is like what top? Is they top 10? Or they at least top 15? They at least top 15.
well,
They at least top 15.
bottom line, like if you see that nigga Ray don't want to talk, bro, don't try to talk to him or nothing. Just let him walk, bro. Just let
he
him
knew
go.
what he was
Because he told him to get out of his face. You agitating. You agitating the fuck
Yeah,
out.
he blocked them. He blocked this. I'm just
Well,
speaking from.
he didn't even punch at that or swipe at that.
Hey,
he
coach.
blocked
It was
That
like
ain't assistant.
afterwards.
So yeah. So no, I'm just speaking to a X's and O's standpoint. What transpired after is totally different. Yes, Jawan shouldn't have slapped him, but if they let him walk off, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's done with.
That doesn't happen. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, I feel like both coaches should have been penalized, and I think they were. I think one coach got fined $10,000.
Wisconsin coach?
Wisconsin
One got suspended
Five
for
five games, and he got fined $50,000 if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he got fined 50.
At least he ain't get fired.
At least my man didn't get
At least he ain't
fired.
get fired. You know,
That's what I was
situations
hoping.
like that.
I was hoping at least he ain't get.
Yeah.
I hope he ain't get fired.
Man,
You know,
was gonna
situations
fire
like-
Juwan.
Yeah.
5'5", Juwan Howard, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Michigan
they gonna
legend.
fire that nigga.
Nigga don't even like to bat 5-5, to be honest,
But
but
you got Michigan legend though, bro. You ain't gonna just fire that nigga off that shit, man.
they don't even
Do
like
y'all
to
think?
5-5.
Do y'all think if somebody got like seriously hurt, he could have got fired? Or do you think that would have made a difference?
If it was like a riot,
Yeah, he
like
would've got
this
fired.
man,
That's right.
they
He
would
would've
have
got
had
fired.
to just from a PR.
He incited it. He's
Yeah, just from a PR standpoint, he would have had to. But like, this is a little scuffle. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nothing. And I like that.
Michigan boys look like they was going to work, though.
No.
The Michigan
real
boys look like they was going to work.
And you can tell that they let a coach, because you can tell that they let a coach and that he got the respect of them young men in that locker room, because they was about to
They
go
was
to war
riding
for
for
them.
him.
And then tonight, I just seen a clip. They got on they made shorts and they black socks. They on their Fat Five shit tonight. So they gonna ride for their coach. And you gotta love it. Gotta love it.
That's the type of stuff, man, that you know that you got a real one with you. You got a real one with you. Shout out to Juwan Howard, man, and everything he do for that team.
Yeah, and I don't even like Michigan. Fuck Michigan. But
Just because he's from Ohio.
yeah, shout out to Jay. Shout out to Shawan. Shout out to Coach Howard.
That's crazy.
Man, get into a more serious topic, talking about while we on the topic of college. I know y'all seen that Purdue video of the cop situation. Shit, even the situation at the mall. So we bringing this to y'all attention because Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, I mean, I could keep going.
Countless, yeah.
I could really keep going. Tamir Rice. It's countless amount of names. I mean, it's so many names. Derrick Henry could fit it on his damn jacket. And that's not a small dude.
Yeah.
So, man, to talk about this situation itself, and for people that don't know what we talking about, it was a situation at Purdue, and a young man was walking with his woman. Cops had to be called for some situation. I won't be loud about it because I don't want to be wrong. I don't know why the cops were called, but they approached the young man, clearly intimidated, wrestled into the snow. Lord knows how cold it is. You know, he screamed, "You choking me." You could hear the cracking in his voice. and the cop is threatening to tase his woman.
His girl, right? Yeah.
It's crazy. The kid got probably, I think he had a short sleeve shirt on. Yeah, like I said, it's cold as hell
Crazy,
outside.
yeah.
Probably frostbite and everything. And then, you got other cops coming. That's
He
disrespectful.
begging, please, you know what I'm saying?
To move on to the next situation, we talking about at the mall.
That was-
Kids fighting. It's two kids fighting, man. Kids fight at the mall all the time. I've seen it happen countless times in front of my eyes. I've seen it on social media plenty of times, whatever, right? One's white, one's black. White kid gets sat on the couch at the mall.
Chill out.
Black kid, triple teamed by the cops, man. While the white kid's just sitting there, unsupervised.
He
by
could have walked
anybody.
away. He just went home.
By anybody.
I wanna bring light to another situation that happened.
Please enlighten us, because I'm
Just had a situation happen in Ohio.
A lot of people probably didn't hear about this one because it was news to me. It happened in Minnesota earlier this month. You guys heard of the Amir Locke story?
The girl.
Nah, Amir Locke is a guy. So
the name sound extremely familiar, so just go ahead and elaborate.
So what happened was there was a the cops had, it was a no knock warrant, and they busted the door down and there was a boy sleeping on the couch.
Oh, and they killed him.
Yeah, and like once again it's early in the morning, so if somebody busts into your house, you gonna grab your weapon, see who it is. So he grabbed his gun supposedly, and they killed him. But he wasn't the person that they was trying to go after.
So sounds like another Breonna Taylor.
Similar.
Very similar.
Similar.
It just so happens that they both black.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man.
So that's bad because it's just like, what's the point of stand your ground laws if that's how you handle that situation?
Well, you're not standing the ground against no damn police.
Right, but it's just like that, like if you don't have a warrant or anybody's messing with your door or anything like that, the point of stand your ground law, you have the rights. But it's just like that type of situation, what right did they have? You know what I'm saying? So like all that kind of stuff, even like it's not really a police situation, but y'all know that girl that was murdered and she met some dude on some white guy on a dating app. And now she's dead. You
They
know what
said
I'm saying?
investigate the guy because they say he was a nice
They trying to
guy.
investigating the guy because they say he seems like a cool guy.
He got prior cases
But-
or prior complaints
right.
against him.
But be a beautiful girl. I forgot her name, but you know what I'm saying, recipes to her, and I hope that she gets the justice she needs. But yeah, all this kind of stuff is kind of. But my thing is though, like, you know, a few years ago, like 2017, or like certain situation where you didn't have as many out at, like it's like we're hearing about this stuff all the time. So it's like, are we getting immune to it? Is it becoming a normal thing? Because like, why are certain stories just blowing up how they used to? Because is it like have we given up as far as fighting for this kind of stuff?
I don't think we have. We have not. The media has, in my opinion, because the household murder cases, such as Breonna Taylor, such as Trayvon Martin, you know, names like that. That's the stuff that you were seeing on CNN. George Floyd, you know, that's the stuff that you were seeing on CNN, Fox 8, things like that. These cases, they're not advertised. We see these going viral on Twitter.
Social media.
And now I know you said that young man was murdered, right? By the police. That woman, it wasn't by the police, but she was murdered by a white male, right? I personally believe if they don't kill us, if the cops don't kill us, the media doesn't really care that much. And some people might, you know what I'm saying, disagree, but I'm a firm believer in that because it's so many, man, it is so many situations to where you see us being abused, us being mistreated, man, just verbally and physically. And it doesn't go viral. They don't hear our voices until we dead on the ground. That's my only thing. And I've had my own situations with police, and y'all know that. Had my own situation when I was police. When I was 12 years old, man, I had a gun pulled on me by a cop. That was the first time I had a gun pulled on me. It was by a cop. First time. And that's traumatizing. It's very traumatizing. So as far as just hearing our voices, man, I don't know what else we can do to make our voices heard. I honestly don't know what else we can do.
I think we kind of are getting numb to it though. Like
I
as
think we are too.
sad as it is to sound, because it's like, bro, the only reason I knew about this case is there's a player that plays for the Minnesota basketball team. She went to Richmond. Her name is Deja Winters. She had him. We follow each other on socials, but she had his name on her shoe, and I just happened to see the picture. Clicked on the hashtag and got informed. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even know about Amir Locke. The Purdue story, I didn't even see it. It wasn't even trending. You feel me? So it's like, bro, it's kind of like you might just bump into. It's seeming like you just bump into these type of stories now. Like it's not even.
Do you
Publicized.
think it's like control, like as far as like they're not even trying to even put it out to where we even know about it anymore, so then we don't blow up, like we don't make a scene out of it?
I mean, I think it's to the point where, to kind of answer your question, if we're numb, I think we're numb, but I think we tired of the shit. So like we're tired of trying to be heard up over this. Like we tired of doing all the protests. We tired of writing these letters to Congress or whatever we doing. We just tired of it, and we're not hearing and we're not getting the response that we're looking for. Because honestly, all this comes down to it's nothing we can do no more. Like we can't do anything about it. It's on the other people to do it. And when I mean other people, I'm talking about white people. It's time for them
To see it,
to see it, to acknowledge it, because they don't acknowledge it. Because you can see how police do all this shit and they go on home paid leave or something like that, bro. Like it's nothing that we can do anymore, but it's all about the higher ups. And in this case, it's the white people. Like until we get them to listen and until we get them to acknowledge what's going on, then shit it's not gonna change. We're gonna still see the same shit going on. You're gonna still, like, stories gonna continue to get suppressed because it's starting to become, they don't care. It's that shit going in one ear and out the other. And then kind of to resort back to when I say last episode when we was talking about the N-word, like the bullshit ass apologies or the bullshit ass concern. That's really what it was in the beginning too. It was like all these, like the white people just trying to be sympathetic because of the media surrounding all of it. And now since it's not, like you said, it's not mainstream or a big case no more, they don't really care no more. Because like you said, they're not gonna care until we dead. When we're alive and we're able to tell our truth, they don't want us to tell our truth. They don't want us to get on the CNN. They don't want us to get on the Foxes to say what happened in that moment, how you feel about that moment. So yeah, I mean, I feel like we numb, but I just feel like we tired because it's nothing. Shit ain't changing, bro. It's like we got to get the white people to acknowledge what's going on, and until they acknowledge, we're not going to be.
I really think that can happen because, like, I feel like in certain situations, I feel like certain people can't fight for something that they can't feel the pain and emotion themselves. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some white people on here that do fight, you know what I'm saying, because they just want change in general. But as far as the vast majority, I feel like you can't fight for something. Like, you know what I'm saying, we go so hard because we go through the shit. Versus, you know what I'm saying, them, it's not something that they have to worry about. So even why push it or why even like fight for this shit?
Something I saw a lot, especially when George Floyd died. Like it seems like when someone dies unjustly, like their previous transgressions get thrown to the forefront. So like I guess George Floyd, he served in jail. They said he was a drug addict. But like they paint the picture they paint, they make you look like a deplorable person as a means as he deserved this. His life didn't matter because he got what he deserved.
But they didn't push the story. They didn't push the scenarios on the other side as far as the cop about how they had history and
Because they
you
gonna
know what I'm
protect
saying?
their own though.
But it's
course.
just like those type of things would, if that got out, you know what I'm saying, certain situations would be different as far as them just knowing that they have a long history and they've been having problems for years and the man was jealous of his of his marriage and all different types of stuff. It's just like certain things just get painted different. Even with what's the kid, Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yeah.
Bro, do you see they making him like a? He's doing all these talk shows and said that
Yeah,
he's
press
suing
tours.
LeBron and Oprah Winfrey. Like he said, he's suing all these people now, and people are backing him up and
Starting a program to sue the media.
yeah, and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, well, you have a video footage of what he's doing, like, and it's just how, you know what I'm saying, when everything was blowing up. I'm sorry, emotions kind of get into it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm just feeling like, you know, that kind of stuff just hurt. But it's just crazy how certain stuff get praised and laughed at after we go through so much, you know what I'm saying? So
Man, look, I'm gonna give it straight shot, man. I'm gonna be straight shot. I don't think anything. What you say about the NFL? Y'all a lot more optimistic than I am. Y'all a lot more optimistic than I am. The shit not gonna stop. But if it was to stop, right? This is the only practice that I could think of. Any of the higher ups, and we don't even know if they not racist, right? We don't even know if the higher ups are not racist. Some are cool. We not gonna sit here and lie and say 100% of white people are bad. All right, there's some white people that are great people, great human beings. But let's call a spade a spade. Some of y'all are not that great. All right?
And
Not great human beings.
And to piggyback on that point,
Uh-huh.
even the ones that are good, some of them are silent. And if you're a silent bystander, you're part of the problem too.
You are, because you see what's going on. But to get back, right? I believe any of the higher ups who are not racist, don't have a racist bone in their body, if you are in a position of power, when you interview people such as the media, you know, if you interviewing people such as policemen, when you are at that top ranking, we need to start giving types of practices on how to deal with what they call us minorities. Let's learn how to deal with these types of people. And shit, let's be honest. Let's even have practices to figure out if these motherfuckers is racist or not. You just hiring motherfuckers willy-nilly.
cops and
Yeah, the cops, media too.
Psychological.
Media too. Y'all just hiring motherfuckers willy-nilly. Okay, that resume looks great. You're hired. Hell no, you see what the fuck going on
It should
on
be
the in
tests
everyday
put in
life.
place. It
You
should-
see what's going on. So don't just hire anybody willy-nilly just because of what you see on the paper. Man, hire them because of what you see in their heart as well, man.
But once again, it just goes back to perception is a lot of people's reality. And I say that because it's like, how often do people dig back into these people Twitters and you see all these
Let's see
racist
crazy
tweets
shit,
and
yes.
stuff like that. And I say that to say it's like, to piggyback off your point, like I feel like we can't wait for white people to save us. Like
That's why we have to get in a lot of those positions of power.
we have to, and
have to.
also like we have to come together as a people. Like when we was talking about the Jews last week, last episode, like it resonated. Like the Asians, how like they take care of their own. We have to start taking care of our own and stop being so combative with each other. With each other, like we have to literally like put our differences to the side because like dog, it's like we fighting us and then we got to fight the world.
We all
As well.
that kill us off faster.
Like
That kill us off faster, man.
Let me
Yeah,
ask
we
y'all
had
this
it the
though.
other day.
Let me ask y'all this. So, okay, let's just say a black man kill another black man, right? Let's just say, you know what I'm saying, a white man kills a black man. Why do we treat it like, as far as either way it go, unfortunately a black man died. You know what I'm saying, in this situation. Why do we like when a situation comes out where a black man kill another black man, it's like, I mean, like damn. But then it's like you hear a story of a white man killing a black man, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's blown up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it's
So-
different. It's
so much.
It is different.
it's different.
It is completely different.
and
I hate when people compare that shit. I'm not talking about you,
Yeah,
but I hate when people compare.
yeah.
I really do.
A lot of people's because that was a lot of people's arguments versus like when it came to like police killings. They were like, why don't y'all have this energy on black crime? Crimes of proximity is different than police killing innocent black people. I might kill you, if just because we in the same neighborhood and we have an issue, it don't got nothing to do with the fact that you're black.
Right. It's just that we.
And that's literally what I was gonna say. We kill each other for who you. No. We kill each other for who you are. If granted, killing should not be happening. Period. But if we don't like each other, we got a beef. If shit get pushed far enough, somebody gonna die. I'm not killing you for what you are.
Right. So
that's my problem.
So I wasn't saying that question as like there was no ties as far as why. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say like it could be any type of situation. It's where, you know what I'm saying, you out somewhere and altercation happens, you don't know the person from a can of paint. That happens to be black. You two are two black men, they die. Same situation. Let's just say I'm not saying the white man is racist or anything. Same type of situation. It's not because of the whole, you know what I'm saying, race thing. It's just skin tone. You know what I'm saying? What ethnicity, like where you from type of thing. It's like those two things are blown up different. Like a lot of times though, some stuff is assumed because it has a racial story behind it.
I mean,
So what do you do in that type of situation? Do you assume it's a racist thing, or
well, I don't agree with those. I don't agree, and I mean this nicely. I don't agree with what you're saying because I feel like in a lot of situations, I've seen shit. We look at situations. I feel like we look at situations. It's been times where I've been on Twitter. I've seen a white dude knock a black nigga the fuck out, but it's a pure situation. And shit, we might root for the white man in that situation.
The nigga deserved it.
Yeah, like the nigga deserved it. Like I feel like we looking at the situations, and I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about as a community. I feel like black people look at situations. I've seen plenty of times niggas get knocked. Oh, not plenty of times. I've seen times, where a white man knock a nigga out. Like, man, what's the one video, man, where they was at the football game? My nigga said,
"Oh,
yeah, got his ass beat the fuck up, and he deserved it."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We look at those situations, but when you can just come up to me, "Hey, what are you doing here, bub?
Right.
Hey, get your ass from out of here, man." And then I end up dying. That's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game.
So you saying that like we look at the situation.
We look at
objectively.
I feel like we look at situations. So I don't feel like that situation happens at least that often. If it does happen, it's very minuscule, it's very small. It doesn't happen that often. Personally. Mic drop, because I gotta drink some water.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with Harold on that situation because, I mean, yeah, like honestly, like I feel like we have, when it comes to like us, I feel like we see, okay, he was clearly wrong, and we'll say it like he was wrong in that situation, like he shouldn't have did that,
Right.
But when I see it other ways, it just doesn't happen like that.
All right, let me ask y'all this then. All right, and this is not my sort of opinion or anything. I'm just asking y'all to pick.
Play it
you
down.
know what I'm saying? Pick your brain certain situation, right? All right, let's just say, you know what I'm saying? What do you call it in this situation? All right, let's just say a black man is walking in another neighborhood, or you know what I'm saying? You know how, you know what I'm saying? You walk somewhere, nigga, where the fuck you from? You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be around here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
There's some gang shit.
You might not. I mean, you're not. The person's not in no gang. You know what I'm saying? But like, then you go ahead and rob a nigga, or you go ahead and beat the nigga ass, or y'all jump the nigga, just because he's somewhere and you don't recognize this person. What is that?
That's wrong.
Like,
What is it like? Like, laugh, but I'm being serious. Like,
I'm being serious too.
because like technically, I think that like in certain situations, is that not being kind of racist towards your own kind?
I don't think it's being racist.
It's definitely not being racist.
It's not being racist.
How would it? You playing devil advocate? How would it be being racist?
I mean, just because I like black people are. I mean, in this type of scenario, like yeah, you're both black, but like
that's not being racist. So in your situation, if he was white, he wouldn't do that shit.
No, he probably could though.
So how is it being racist?
That still could be racist though.
I
Could that not be
I
racist?
think
How?
I think no. I don't think it's being racist. I think that is
Is that not black? Is that not black on black hate?
That don't mean it's racist.
yes. That's no.
It's not racist.
So black, like
Once again, it's a crime of proximity. Like I feel like, all right, I understand what you're
that's
saying.
perfect. That's perfect.
I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is, all right, I see somebody who's not from this neighborhood, right? It's like, bruh, it's
Bloods
like,
and Crips.
look, not even that. Yes,
you're right. You're right on
Let's
that.
say, let's look at it from a
I said this person is not gang type.
yeah. Let's look at it from an animalistic standpoint, right?
That's a big ass word. You might have to look at the camera and elaborate on what.
Animalistic
animals.
animals.
Like, you're a lion and you see
Yes.
a zebra in your area.
Literally, it's a block full of lions over there, right? A zebra walk by. He food.
That's perfect.
Them niggas hungry, bro. They want to beat somebody out. That's the
Perfect. Shout out to Street Fire.
That's all
That's
it
what he
is.
says.
He just food. It ain't got nothing to do with.
black.
We don't know him. We like them shoes.
We need it.
I need that. That's all it is. It's wrong, but it ain't.
Racist.
It's not racist.
Who is that nigga over there? Think he?
Like I
is?
said, I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? Just putting it like
It's-
certain
oh.
scenarios. Like, how do you view it?
He got that shit on. He not from here. He think he gonna make it over there.
Shit.
So do
What?
So do you not like? Is that considered? If you do somebody like that, do you think that's considered like a hate for somebody else, or do you think that's just your environment and that's just how your brain reacts to situation?
It's just it's once again crime of proximity. Go ahead, Lamar.
And I don't think they hate the person. They hating on what they got right now. Like they got this nice ass shit. More than likely, they don't have that shit that person got. So they not hating that person. They hating that shit they
And that
got.
goes back to what I was saying earlier. That's for who you are, not
yeah.
what you are.
Yeah, they hate.
It's a difference. It's really a difference. Who you are and what you are,
Or what you have.
Yeah.
or what you have. Yeah.
Cause let's say they know that nigga. Oh man, that's Sharon brother. Man, bro, go home, bro.
Good.
Go ahead.
Okay, so now that question leads me to my last one about as far as this whole thing. How do we as people expect change when you get these type of situations, whether it's killing each other or certain things that are going on in our communities or different things like that? We can't come together and stop doing little stuff, petty stuff, childish stuff like that, and we expect change. Because right now they view us as animals.
But
They
that
view us.
So we all have got some shit to say. Which one y'all want to go first?
So
See,
So how do you want to how do you answer that as far as like how do we make like do you think us making that change, or do you think in general we're just I mean like you know what I'm saying, like because say a Karen or a white person turns on the TV and they see what goes on in our area, or they kids, you know what I'm saying, they kids watch what's going on in our area and certain things like that. Like, do you think that makes them just even look at us like even in a worse way? Like, do you think we also are a part as far as how we're viewed, or do you think in general that's just how we're viewed in general, even if we don't do that kind of stuff?
Okay, repeat that last part.
I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, because you had me at first when we was about to respond. Yeah, you lost me after you.
So basically, what I'm trying to say, do you think no matter what, whether we are doing this to each other or not, we're viewed like animals, or do you think that the stuff that they
do
see
you
is
think
actually
we play
do?
into how we're
Exactly, yes.
I mean, everybody. Let's be honest. Every race kills. Every race
that's
murders.
exactly what I was about to
Yeah, like every race does the shit. So for you to look at this goes back to being racist. If you look at a certain race as something else, off of something that everybody else is
You
doing,
can say that, but as big as the black community, it's not even close.
what are you talking? White on white crimes happen? Why do white killings happen more than black on black killings? We can look that up right now.
As far as that's being like put out,
What you mean that's being put out? Like as far as in the media?
yes.
Oh no, yeah,
But
media,
that's what
the
I'm
media plays the fuck out of it.
But
yeah.
that's a ploy, though. That could be a ploy. Like, once again, perception is a lot of people's reality. So it's like, okay,
You look up those. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But
No,
those
we talked about that before
The
already.
statistics are different.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of movies to depict white on white killings. Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Paid in Full, Belly. I could keep going. TV shows, Snowfall, Power. I could keep going. It ain't really too much shit like that for the white community. And then don't get me wrong, man. I love the motherfucking shows and the motherfucking movies, man. I love them. But
You got long.
what did you say?
perception is a lot of people's reality.
If I pull up my phone and show you these statistics,
I've already seen them. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm saying like it'll be a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? It's boys in the suburbs, paid in half,
And
tummy.
that should go
All that
talked
shit.
about.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, like perception is a lot of people's reality. Like, and I'm gonna say that shit too. I'm blue in the face because it's just true. Like, bro, like if you're portrayed a certain way, a lot of people are just gonna take that as such face value and not look any deeper to it. There are black people that own businesses. There are black people who graduate college. There are black people who run companies, who are high officials.
Why can't we be depicted as that? Why can't we be depicted as that?
Because they don't want to.
there are-
They just viewed as the lucky one.
There are white people on drugs. There are white people who rob people. There are white people that kill people. There are white people who are kingpins. Like, it's just looked at as a different way. Even the mob stories, the mob is glorified versus a black person doing it.
Gang culture
Bro.
is
Do y'all know that,
Absurd.
like, bro, scams was created by white people?
Literally,
Yeah.
Like, literally.
literally, bro, like the shit Wells Fargo did a couple years ago. Oh, y'all ain't hit.
No, yeah, I'm listening.
Y'all ain't hit. Damn, I'm probably gonna fuck it up. But they were like opening bank accounts for like people who didn't ask for them. It was
Was it for like laundering?
dog. Hold up. I want to fact check this.
it's okay.
No, it's gonna be quick. Wells Fargo scandal.
Yeah, Wells Fargo's gonna come after your ass if you loud and wrong.
No. Okay, the Wells Fargo account fraud scandal is a controversy brought about by the creation of millions of fraudulent savings and checkings account on behalf of Wells Fargo client without their consent. News of the fraud became widely known late 2016 after various regulatory bodies, including the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, fined the company a combined $185 million as a result of the illegal activity. The company faces additional civil and criminal suits reaching an estimated $2.7 billion by the end of 2018. The creation of these fake accounts continues to have legal and financial ramifications for Wells Fargo and former bank executives as early as 2001.
So how do they make it? That's too bad. We gotta talk more about that. Like at a different, because
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff that's like
But
questions about that.
but to say nobody went to jail for that shit.
right,
I don't know if you're familiar with there's a show on Hulu called Dope Sick. It's about the Sackler family.
Yeah, I seen it, but I just never watched.
And it's about what opioid is it? It's one of those. Is it Perks? I forget, but they've created a drug, and basically they knew the drug was fucked up. They knew people. It was about OxyContin. It was about OxyContin,
I thought you
right?
was about to say Quaaludes.
No, it was about that's 80s. That's old.
Yeah.
It's about OxyContin, right? And they created this drug. They knew it was fucking people up, right? But when people would complain, they're like, okay, well, I'm getting fucked up off this drug. Like, no, you're not being fucked up. Just give them a higher dosage. Nobody went to jail for that shit.
but they're basically drug dealers.
But Beaches is sitting. They trying to get him football numbers. You see what I'm saying?
Man, we can go on
It's
and
just
on.
it's just perception.
We can go on and on about this shit, man.
It's just perception, man.
But next promotion, talking to you guys about Fiverr. Fiverr is going to be one of the best editing applications that you guys will ever have. If you guys need things as far as editing for your podcast, editing for your mixtape covers, editing for anything, you guys want to go ahead and download Fiverr and talk to any editor that is on there, and they can work with you on any price range, anywhere from $1 to $20 to $50. You guys want to download Fiverr? It's the top tier app.
For sure.
Now, to get back to the next topic. Hustler segment, man. Hustler segment. Hustle music segment. My fault. So, Derek, we just talked about, you know what I'm saying, the music as far as this year and it's sticking and whatnot. But the hustle music segment is more so to figure out, man, what we banging on the box, what we banging on the stereos.
Oh man.
Because I feel like our music taste might be a little bit different than everybody else's. But it's been some music that dropped this year. It's been some music that's been stellar. It's been some music that's been, it's been some music that's been terrible. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Budden. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Beasley. But man, me personally, man, that Johnny P's Caddy, that shit,
Still hitting.
nigga,
A month later,
that shit hit like Tyson, nigga.
still hitting a month later.
That shit, nigga. I'm telling you what Benny did and the performance
But the way
Cole
Cole
did.
came in there, man.
You know what I'm
The way
saying?
Cole came in there was so crazy.
It was, you know what I'm saying? Nigga said, if I ask God for a feature, if God asks me for a feature, I'm going to hell.
I'm probably going to hell if God asks for a feature.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga.
And he said that after he was telling niggas, basically, nigga, if you got me on your song, it's curtains for you.
Nigga.
I'm gonna wash you on your own shit. That's basically, he said that, bro.
So yeah, Johnny P's Caddy been going crazy. Diet Coke by Pusha.
I'm not a Pusha fan, but
Nah.
I'm not a Pusha fan, but
Pusha that guy. Pusha one of them. Pusha one of them. That shit fire. And then shit, Gunna album been going crazy for me also. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely some shit on there. So that's me. This is what I've been listening to.
man, I can't even tell you. I would have to pull out my phone. I just started listening. You know, Currency just dropped a tape.
When don't that nigga
Him
drop?
and Alchemist.
Yeah, when don't he drop?
Yeah, he drops consistently. But I listen to him. I listen to his new shit. Not gonna hold y'all. I listen to Gotti's new album. Gotti new shit is fire.
The beat's crazy on that bitch. The beat
And
is
he's
crazy.
talking different. He talking like a boss on that motherfucker.
Still not better
That's the
than
real
Dolph.
thing. Hey, I feel like rest in peace, Dolph. But I don't know, man. It's just it's only one type of song. But I love Dolph though. It's like definitely rest in peace and definitely
Y'all might get that verses on here, man.
man, they gotta
Might
subscribe
put
to the
that on a
Patreon.
Patreon
Yeah.
account.
Yeah. But no, Gotti's album is hard. Peasy, man, he gotta drop the tape.
Man,
He dropped a few singles. He gotta drop the tape. I've listened to a lot of Peasy. That's about it. That's all I've been listening to this year, for real. And I'll piggyback off of that Johnny P's Caddy, because that shit was ridiculous.
10 to talk.
That
4.
shit was
Someone in them.
ridiculous.
I'm excited at 10 to talk 4.
Oh yeah.
That shit gotta come, y'all. That nigga Benny on one.
Benny
on
probably my favorite New York rapper right now.
You know, you kick Dave East up out of here, huh?
Kick Dave East up out of there, man.
be upset.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Benny the Butcher and Dave East, man. But I just feel like his lyricism fell off. The beats that he was choosing wasn't fitting no more. He changed his flow. It was just everything was just going downhill for me when it came to that nigga, man.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Do you differentiate? Because you know Benny's from Buffalo.
Right.
Do you differentiate a nigga from the city versus being from upstate?
Different style.
Nah.
This is just
it's all New York.
I ain't gonna lie,
It's just the
Buffalo
state.
is
It's not the city. It's all the
way
state.
different from-
It's way
It's
different.
way different
It's
as
way
far as the
different.
city. Like I ain't gonna lie, Buffalo is like kind of like a. It seemed like a normal type of like
It's like a
small
whole different
city.
world.
It's like a whole different world. It's not as, you know, New York, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens. It's a different type of.
Because like
environment.
from a city perspective, a lot of people say 5-year we're in New York. A lot of people say like New York is 5-year.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know.
You said who?
Fabio.
I don't listen to him. Like
Yeah, exactly. But
He got a song with Ye.
He got a song.
nice?
Yay.
5-year will go
Yeah,
crazy.
he has been.
5-year will go crazy.
Ever since he got out of jail, bro. Like,
Fabio
it's
don't
been
tear.
going.
A lot of people saying he the one.
New York rap done fell off to me though. Man.
He the one.
You know, it's crazy. I was just about to tell y'all mine. Like, so like me, I be finding like different artists. You know what I'm saying? Some that aren't even that big, but lately though, I have been listening to like a lot of New York scene type of raps, whether it's some type of drills, but like I recently just got hip to Chef G, and like, he locked up right now, but like he's hard though. Like he not no mumble rapper. Like he be saying some like hard stuff.
Sure.
Babyface, obviously. I listen to him all the time. I know I listen to Dirk. You know,
How you feel about
Peasy,
this?
YoungBoy one.
Really?
Yeah.
And that hurt me. That
Young
first
boy.
off, let me put. I ain't really like either one of them like that, but it hurt me because I'm a Dirk fan. I'll fuck with Dirk heavy, but man, yeah, Young Boy this.
YoungBoy came so
Young Boy just was
disrespectful.
very disrespectful. And
He
for
just
me, when it's a
added
diss
everybody
record,
else in it.
that's all I care about is the disrespect.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you got to be on beat shit.
Like he came like no Vaseline type of diss. Like
I think y'all niggas is pushing it. I got
I don't think it's no Vaseline.
no, like but you said not song wise no, but you said in the car like that's probably one of the most disrespectful like disses you heard
recently,
right?
Yeah,
So
recently.
like
Yeah,
like when you think about it, when No Vaseline came out, bro, that shit. I mean, obviously, like it was like you know what I'm saying, but
we wasn't.
we wasn't.
Shit, we was Spurs.
Right, look like
there was Spurs.
wasn't even around type shit, but obviously, like even like when I talked to my dad about like when that type of this came out, everybody was just bumping it because they was just like they couldn't believe how somebody just came, so like Ice Cube really came so crazy disrespectful type shit, but that's how YoungBoy came like, bro, like I was telling him earlier, bro, he has more views on that song on YouTube than Dirk does on the music video.
I ain't even gonna lie.
It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
His fans as a cult following.
I listened to like 30 seconds of that song and turned that shit off.
Because it wasn't a good
Fuck
song.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
This is a football.
I ain't gonna lie. It took me I had to listen to it
I
probably
listened a couple
twice.
times because I couldn't really understand at first what he was really saying, but then I went back because I saw like different clips and I was just putting it to my ear like, damn, he said that about Gucci, about India, Boosie, and Baby, and like, damn.
I had to go back and listen to it because I'm not gonna lie, I was with you. The first 20 seconds, I turned that shit off.
Oh, it's Satan.
But Twitter kept talking about that
Right.
shit.
So
I'm
you
talking
talking
like,
about-
bro, I'm like, man, this shit. The 20 seconds I heard, that shit is garbage. I listened to it again. I'm like, this nigga's very disrespectful. So I probably like it for the disrespect, but for the actual art standpoint of a song, nah, it's cool. I'm cool.
What we listening to, my brother?
Man, shit, I'm listening to Benny, Conway, Ross, Wale recently. Ever since I went to that Wale concert, I've been listening to that nigga. Currency,
Oh, I forgot. I left out my boy Larry. My fault.
Larry.
Left my
Oh, well, you wasn't Larry?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I've been tapped in since y'all tapped me into Larry and Primo.
I didn't know you started.
And Primo, yeah.
Shit, we got Johnny hit the Larry too.
Larry and Primo. Oh, yeah, Larry and Primo. And then
I ain't been fucking with Primo. I ain't been fucking with Primo last couple projects.
I thought you liked the Mr. Right State. I thought you liked that one. The last one you just dropped.
It's not, what the fuck is the name of that album? It's cool.
It was
I've
a
fucked with
play on a Jay-Z album. Type.
but it's not fuck. I don't like looking up stuff while I'm on the pod, but hold on. Like that album was cool. But it's not Juice. Juice, that shit. Juice, that shit was hard.
Bro, when
That's hard.
I'm working and like doing like like being productive, I listen to them too, cause it's just like it's not no gang,
bang, bang.
shoot 'em up. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I can't
I can't like when I'm working, bro. I have to listen to them because it's just like I just get motivated. I feel like you know what I'm saying they talking about money. You know what I'm saying money. You know what I'm saying business and all that other type of stuff. So
I got a playlist for them type of niggas because just yesterday, literally just yesterday while I was working, Nip, Larry, Currency, Money Man. I think that's it. Yeah, that's about it.
I can only listen to Money Man for so long.
Yeah, it's only like 2 Money Man songs on there. But it's really more so
him and the
Nip,
shit with Larry. That's a
Larry,
bang.
Currency, and Ross. Ross got a lot of shit on there too.
Talking about that.
LLC. What's the name of that song?
No. You talking about the shit that's on the orange print,
Talking about
bruh? No. Money Man did the hook.
Oh yeah, but the song with Larry though, yeah, that song hard. I'm thinking
Intercepted.
Intercepted. Intercepted.
I think LSC, that shit with Moneybag.
I know you. So you talking about LSC?
Yeah.
You talking about LSC?
You say you don't listen to Moneybag?
No, I'm saying not like for that mood. No.
No, not at all.
I fuck with money back as an artist, but not for that mood, bro.
But no, I had a music topic I wanted to bring up to y'all. So Punch, he's the head at Top Dog Entertainment. That's the label that Kendrick is at.
Yeah.
And I want to read this tweet word for word because
Just go ahead and say it.
it got me thinking. So he said that I think we really confusing a superstar in rap with the rapper we really like. I've only seen maybe 3 that's being listed that have superstar potential. And then he asks, wait, who are the current superstars in rap? Post, Kendrick, Cole, Drake, and Nicki. And then he goes on to say, it might be over for the superstar. Nothing is sustainable. Superstars are based off of moments that last. Nothing lasts more than 2 days now. When Mike Jackson moonwalked across that stage at the Motown show, that moment lasts decades. Is oversaturation the death of the superstar? All right, I'm out.
All right,
Let's talk
so
about that.
the first time you said that, right? We was kind of on the same page. Now that you saying it again, I feel like he has confused superstar with megastar.
Okay.
Michael Jackson, that's not no damn superstar.
That's a mega star.
You know what I'm saying? That's generational.
Okay.
Lil Baby, I feel like I can't agree with you. Lil Baby is a superstar. Dirk is a superstar. Drake is a megastar.
So you think they've transcended the term superstar?
Yeah. Yeah.
because they do so much shit outside of music. Like they didn't took it past music, bro. Like when you hit, like that's honestly what the difference between a megastar and a superstar is. Literally like what you do after the music, like movies, shows, businesses, whatever they into, they're a megastar. Like everybody wants to be around. Like everybody wants to have Drake in their songs. Everybody wants to have Drake in their commercial. Everybody wants to have Drake with the Nike. He got a fucking deal with Nike, bro. Like everybody wants him around, bro.
Euphoria too. Like
Yeah, like there's so much shit. And now when you look into superstars right now, currently, it is Lil Baby, who is Lil Durk. It is, I hate to say it, I don't even like that, but Young Boy, just off because of his following. But there are still superstars in rap right now.
So do you think? Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, no official point.
Well, I was just gonna ask, like, do you think that, like, all right, like with Michael Jackson, all right, is like even from a kid with the dancing and moonwalking and just certain things that he did, do you think those little things made like, as far as like the moonwalking thing, you know what I'm saying, a dance that everybody just try to do, everybody can't do, you know what I'm saying? Do you think like that type of thing made him on that superstar, like or versus like Lil Baby, he just rap like Lil Baby don't dance.
My thing,
Entertainment too.
my thing about it, about superstardom, is like there has to be a moment. Like the 4 we just named, Cole, Drake, Nicki, Kendrick, they all had a moment or multiple moments. Like when Take Care dropped, that was a moment.
The world stopped.
The world's
You know what I'm saying? When Good Kid, Mad City dropped, that was a moment. When Damn dropped, that was a moment. When Born Sinner dropped, that was a moment. When what was it? What was Nicki's first album? Pink Friday. When Pink Friday dropped, it was a moment. Like, what's Baby's moment? What's Dirk's moment? Dirk's been rapping since
back
Eve,
middle school,
literally. Like, and now he's buzzing.
But does he have a moment album?
But what's his moment? Like, these rappers don't have moments anymore. Like, they're blips in time.
Yeah.
They drop so.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I was about to
It's
say.
like
So it's just almost no time to have them.
there's no time to have
So
them.
albums aren't. You think albums aren't treated the same, or do you think like how do you view that?
I look at it like, bro, like I remember where I was when the Carter 3 dropped. And I remember listening to that album every day. Literally, like I could rap the song backwards. I can't do that no more with this music.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a new song comes out, you might not even go back to an album. Like, oh, that shit was hard.
And now that you said that, I definitely remember when Mad City dropped.
Literally, like,
I was in the back seat of my Uncle Corn. Like,
bro, like you heard. Whoa. Who is this? Who is this?
that's crazy. Like I was a kid though. Like I was younger. Like that's crazy. I think now that you said something like that.
I think too, to kind of like pivot in a different way. Like if we ask this question to, for example, like y'all younger brothers or something, maybe they can give us a moment of those artists. Because if we being honest, this
It's
era
an era.
music is not yet exactly.
Think about it like
That's
that.
why.
Think about it
That's
like
why
this.
you're so. Oh, go ahead.
No, I really should say that to you. I cut you off. My bad.
Anyway, go ahead.
But I mean, can your dad say he know where he was when Damn dropped?
No, but he
Can,
had no.
can your
He had
mom
no
say
idea
she?
NWA
My mom
album
listens
dropped.
to that shit.
Okay.
Well,
Can your dad say he know where he was when 2014 Forest Hills dropped?
Hell no.
It's off of era, bro.
It's era.
It's off of
that's true.
this
That's a fact.
on some real shit. We still young. We is not old, but this ain't our era, bro. But still like the music, but it ain't.
But dog, but
I don't think people gonna remember like as far as like Dirk, Gun. I don't think
literally,
that generation's gonna remember
no, bro,
where
but-
they were when
Man, they call this
started
nigga
out.
Young Boy than Wayne. They say this nigga better than Pop. Man, that
But
nigga
they say J. Cole is trash. They was pumping up Lil Pump. Like,
Yeah.
like this generation is different. But like, bro, I really feel like our era was like the last generation of like
The music as far
musical superstars, bro. As far as Future, Doug, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, like,
But like
the
three of the people you just said,
superstars.
bro, if my dad walked in here, he would fry your ass.
It's era, bro.
It's
there,
man. You really think a old head go agree with you on fucking Thug?
bro.
Exactly. Like it's off an era, bro. It's off an era. It's really off.
Thug is debatable.
There's certain people that I feel like that are, regardless of era, it's not debatable. Like I feel like somebody like Drake, somebody like Cole,
Kendrick.
somebody like Pac, somebody like Nas. Those people are
They're stamped.
regardless of era. But when you talk about people like there's people in our generation that ain't gonna fuck with no Master P. It's people in our older generation that ain't gonna fuck with Future.
All right, that's cool, but you can't. Even if I didn't fuck with Prince, you can't deny his moment.
Right.
Purple Rain was a moment. Even if I didn't fuck with Hove, when Blueprint dropped, it was a moment.
Even though he don't fuck with Young Boy, this boy has a moment.
What's his moment?
We being serious?
I'm asking.
I mean, I'm not a Young Boy fan. I can't tell, but man, I'm just going off of bro. The viewership.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You gotta like a how.
You're not thinking about it because you're not a young boy fan.
Maybe I'm not paying attention. I can't be ignorant. But let me know.
Because you do have these kids out here
Man, I'm telling
that
you, these kids
they can
love
go
this dude.
word for word, bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? They can go.
Like what? For example, and I don't mean to cut
And
you off.
Upper Wise too.
Wayne had a moment, right?
Right.
Wayne had a moment, and I feel like everybody should be a firm believer in that.
Okay.
Man, a 45-year-old cannot walk in here and tell you when Wayne's moment was. You have to be there. You have to
don't know,
pay
be there.
attention.
I don't know,
You have to
bro.
pay attention.
I don't know, bro. But my thing is this. All right.
We know right now is Young Boy's time.
I like Young Boy. I think all of us will say, what's Young Boy's best album? AI Young Boy 2?
From our standpoint, yeah.
Was that a moment? And that's his best project of work. That's his best piece of work.
Was that a moment? We're older. We're talking about, you got to think about the kids that are in middle school and that are younger and in high school. Like, they're banging this every single
I put
day.
you like this. Out of, from 2016 to now, the only moments in rap Damn, I'm not going to count Damn because that's Kendrick. But from 2016 to now, the only rappers that I feel like had a moment, I feel like when Lil Uzi dropped Love Is Rage,
Like, look, people are.
that was a moment.
Yeah, bro.
That was a
You don't
moment.
understand that, bro. That's
When-
just,
Go ahead.
When
Talk.
Nip dropped Victory Lap, that was a moment. When Cardi dropped Invasion of Privacy, that was a moment. And when Roddy Ricch dropped his album, his first album,
That was a moment.
that was a
Let
moment.
me say this to you. Music is very sensitive.
it's changed.
It has changed. But music is very sensitive. Obviously, everybody is not going to appeal to everybody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So when it comes to these moments that you're talking about, you can't really just say the content, because the content's not going to appeal to everybody.
Everybody
You have to look at what these people are doing, the impact that they're having. Regardless of how much any of us like somebody, and I don't want to keep using only him, but it doesn't matter how much we like Young Boy.
ask you a question.
Let's look at the impact.
Could Young Boy sell out Staples?
Could he sell? Man, he
Could Young
fuck
Boy?
his mic.
Could Young Boy?
You fuck his mic.
Not gonna lie to you,
No,
yes.
fuck.
Bro, the youth, brother, we're talking about, we're talking about 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds. These kids are.
All right, I tell you what. Do me a favor, right now, while we on camera. Look up Young Boy's tours.
He can't do tour. I reverse,
His previous tours.
bro.
Look up the venues.
Okay, I understand what you said. I understand what you're saying.
Baby's the biggest star in the game right now, right? According to y'all, could he sell out Staples?
All right,
Could Dirk sell out Staples?
but Young Boy's fan base is bigger than both of theirs.
Without promotion.
Without
And that's the
promotion.
scary part.
He doesn't do any award shows.
that's the scary
How many times has he been in jail where he can't go on tour, where he's on house arrest and he can't leave his home?
Young Boy is
But
not selling out Staples.
Young Boy was doing Pac numbers from jail.
bro,
Young Boy was doing
Them
Pac
niggas
numbers
don't
from
got to
jail.
sell out.
Jail, he don't have
Bro,
to
They
sell
don't
out.
have to do that.
he said he don't, bro, the man said he don't even want to do shows. He said, why would I do that when I can make that same money at my home?
He does better numbers on video platforms than Drake,
Bro.
and that's somebody that had the moment.
Drake.
Can we be honest?
So,
Drake had the
so
moment,
it's like you
and he has
saying
better
that-
numbers
you
than
saying
Drake
that,
on
but,
any video platform that you can possibly
bro,
find.
numbers don't lie, bro. Numbers don't lie.
Audio platforms, they're 1 and 2.
This cat has got 6.5 million views in 24 hours.
Man,
With an audio video. With audio.
but y'all can't tell me his moment though. What's his moment?
It's not us.
Once
bro,
again.
it's not. It depends on the
A
person.
moment is very like subjective though.
It depends on the person.
It depends on that time. Like, you know how you say, when the Carter 3 drop, right? It's something that ties back to you, correct? You won't remember that.
That's
bruh.
perfect. That
It's
is
gonna tie back to you.
That's what it
That's
is.
a very personal. It's a very personal thing.
That
bruh.
is
like
perfect.
Because think about every era of music, bro. Like, I can go, like I said, I can go ask my dad right now where was he at when the Chronic dropped, and he gonna tell me exactly when, because that was a time. That was for him. That's a personal thing. Just like when we ask you, it's a personal thing. If we ask, say we get.
So we get loyal up here. Get
Yeah,
loyal.
Lord, yeah, we get loyal, or even
We gonna do that. We gonna do that. We gonna have our little brothers on here. We gonna
right now, even this. Right now, we're
let's ask them where were they at when X amount of drop, and I bet you they'll tell us when. I bet you they'll tell us exactly when they do. If we go 10 years from now and you was asked your little brothers, he was asked his little brothers, when were you where were you at when this dropped? And I bet you they tell them something, because it goes it's based off.
I'm not saying, but I think y'all. I'm not saying they trash. I like Young Boy's music, some of it. I like Dirk, some of it. I'm a Baby fan. I'm a Gunna fan. I'm a fan of these people. I'm just saying they're having right now.
You either having a Mims moment, a This Is Why I'm Hot moment. Young
No,
Jock
no, no,
moment?
no. I'm not gonna minimize it to that. But they're on a run right now. They're hot.
Nelly.
Yeah, they're having a Nelly moment right
Okay.
now. They're on a run. They're on a run.
Hold on.
There's gonna be another rapper that's gonna go on another run. But are any of them solidified? Who's solidified? I think Baby has the best chance to be solidified.
I think it's too early to say when. I think it's too early to say when are they solidified. You don't because how long did it take for Drake to get solidified?
I think
solidified.
after Take Care, he was here.
And how long had he been rapping prior to that, or been in the rap game?
Shit. I mean, do you count the mix?
It's solidified. It's solidified. It's solidified as he was after Take Care drop, right? Since he already caught his dad. Before you ask him about the Chronic, ask your dad where was he at when Take Care dropped.
Put it in the
All right.
put it in.
Why not even listen to Drake? All right, so Pops, real quick, I'm gonna ask you two different questions. All right, and this is just going based off of like just a conversation we're having on our podcast, right? So in your area, you know what I'm saying, you got NWA. So like in your area,
Era, yeah.
So straight out of Compton, right? You remember that time, right? Do you remember where you were when you first heard one of those tracks or you heard the album?
Straight out of Compton?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I was probably 9 times out of 10 riding in the car with your uncle.
Right.
Because we used to listen to, being in Cleveland, you listen to everything. You know, you listen to A-Ball,
MJG.
A-Ball, you listen to Scarface, listen to Outkast, UGK, all them boys. So we listened to a little bit of everything, about the law, all that.
So those were memorable moments, right?
Somewhat. Yeah,
Okay.
They were.
So can you tell me where you were when a Kendrick album dropped, or something that wasn't in your time?
Nah, not at all.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Can I answer this one? Can I answer that one?
Go ahead.
No, number one, that's not, honestly, at this part of my life, that's not really relevant. Number two, to be honest with you, to me, the era of music is completely different. Although Kendrick and say J. Cole might be closer to what I grew up listening to, to be honest with you, a lot of stuff that's out now is kind of trash. So I can't tell you the last release date I know of any artist that came out with anything.
But you got people in this generation or the next one that argue with him for hours, like trying to say that he's wrong.
Okay, I got a question for him though. Okay, OG.
I'm listening.
Even though that you might not resonate with those guys' musics, right? If I was to ask you who were the stars of this past generation, you would be able to name them, correct?
Probably not, to be honest with you, because I
Oh,
don't think
damn.
Hey, bro.
Damn.
It's like, how did you know? He not even thinking about it. Hey, I appreciate it.
Hey, look, you know, OG.
Wait, real quick, though. Let me finish this. Here's the thing. Even if I can name people, I couldn't name one song. See what I'm saying? I couldn't name, nothing that they sing.
But that's
I hear the NBA YoungBoy from a lot of my dudes.
What he just said? Hey, say that one more time, Pop. Say exactly what you said one more time.
I said I hear NBA YoungBoy from a lot of my young dudes.
God damn.
What song that they sing?
oh my
So
god.
I don't know. I don't know the latest Drake song that came out. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Half of the stuff I know just based off of, you know what I'm saying,
Radio
is what they be talking about. Right,
Not off of what you I said it. Not off of what you listen to, off of the impact, man. Music is too sensitive. Off of the impact, not off of what you know, not off of what you like. Off of the impact.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So you say music is sensitive. I say this too. Music is timeless. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of y'all music, not music, my G.
Thank
A lot
you.
of y'all music is just noise.
Thank you.
Call it what it is.
And that's what I'm saying.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. That was my point.
All right, thanks, pops. I'm gonna hit you back.
That was my point.
But I understand what you're saying. But once again,
That doesn't deny if they're a superstar or not, right? It just doesn't
but
deny.
if I don't like okay, so look,
Staying power does determine if we're a superstar or not. Is Wiz a superstar? Or is Wiz a rapper that just had a moment?
I think that's
You see what I'm saying?
rapper than you. That's a more rapper than you.
Well, why?
That's too close.
Why?
To me, that's too close.
How?
I don't know, man. Wiz, that's
Let's be honest.
I couldn't argue that.
Is Wiz a superstar or is Wiz a rapper that just had a run?
Okay, going off of what he said, right? Going off of what he said, right? Let's go off of what Pop said. He said music is timeless.
Y'all niggas,
Music is timeless.
Y'all niggas don't have that conversation, huh?
Music is timeless.
I play
Is that
too.
music is timeless?
Okay.
Drake, did he anything he made was timeless music? Was anything he made timeless music?
I believe so.
If I ask him the same fucking question,
That's what
do you think he's going to give me the same answer?
Probably not.
It's once again, music is sensitive to the ears. It depends on who you're asking. So when you talk about moment, you have to look at impact. There is not one
my
artist
dad
in
has
this world.
never listened
well,
to NBA.
shit, maybe Michael Jackson, but there is not one artist in this world to where everybody's going to agree that is a timeless person. Like that person has had a moment. Somebody doesn't listen to Drake. Somebody doesn't listen to Kendrick. Somebody doesn't listen to YoungBoy. So your opinion is going to be different. So when you talk about these moments, you have to look at the impact that this person had.
But once again, like he said, music is timeless. So staying power is important. How time will tell if they have we're still in
We're still
the thick of it, in the thick
still
of
in the
it.
moment.
But once again, what's the difference between a Drake and a Wiz?
Their impact. Their impact.
Does Wiz make timeless music?
Yeah, he has
So-
some timeless
Yeah,
songs.
he has some timeless.
He has some timeless songs.
So
To us.
So-
to us.
so no.
To us.
Is Wiz a superstar then?
Huh?
Is Wiz a superstar?
Is he? Or
Is he a superstar?
right now?
In certain-
Right now, no. I'm serious.
It's
Is
too
Wiz a
much.
superstar?
To certain people, he is.
Yes.
Though.
Oh,
To
long
certain people, he is though.
Superstar.
It's
Bro,
to
some
us.
people are.
Once again, bro, it's opinion. It's
opinion.
It's opinion.
We just like him.
Huh?
We just like Wiz. Wiz ain't no superstar.
Right.
He had a moment. He had a
If we put off art, I don't know what kind of music did your dad like? What style? What West Coast, South, East, whatever?
He was.
Right, okay,
West
okay.
Coast,
I think
yes,
West and South. I know for a fact your dad listened to West Coast music. We know for a fact my dad listened to East Coast music. My dad could say AZ has some timeless ass music. His dad could say fuck no. His dad could say 8 Ball has some timeless music.
Yeah.
My dad could say fuck no. Who is to tell that music is timeless? Who is to tell that? I just want you to answer that question. Who's to
I
tell that?
understand what y'all are saying. This shit is subjective. I can agree with you from that standpoint.
Are you going based off of like the body of work?
No,
and
what I'm
whatever
saying
you
is,
going off
what
of?
I'm saying is, regardless if you,
And I'm not.
what
so
I'm,
if you
let me
literally-
wait. Let me get
Go
my
ahead.
thought across. What I'm saying is, there are artists that, regardless if you like their music or not, you can't deny their stamp. You can't deny them, regardless that if you were a fan or not. You can't deny Jay-Z. You can't deny Nas. You can't deny Biggie. Biggie was short. You can't deny DMX. You can't deny Snoop. You can't deny Ice Cube. You can't deny Face. You can't deny Kanye. You can't deny a Drake. You can't deny a Cole. You can't deny.
Okay, so
Kendrick.
if you say
that's what I'm saying.
if that's the case, this whole argument that we've just been having, this whole argument, this whole 20 minutes is irrelevant. You know why?
No.
You know why?
Go
Can I
ahead.
say why?
Go ahead.
Can I say why? You're naming past eras. How the fuck am I gonna know if they stepped if we still in the era?
But what I'm saying is, but I literally just said who has the potential to be that.
What do you go off of when
And
you,
then
when you
I
look at
said,
that potential?
and then
when you
I
look at that
said,
potential, what do you
and
go
then
off of?
and then I said, we move on to music so quick. Did I not say that? So whose music is sticking? Staying power is a key component in being a superstar. Jay-Z has staying power. Every rapper I just named has staying power. Who has staying power?
That person has staying power in the middle of their prime.
Because we move on from music so fast.
We just gonna agree to disagree.
That's a fact.
I'm talking about me and you. We just gonna have to agree to disagree because
Is the music business oversaturated right now? How fast are you still listening to Ross album? Did you drop?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Are you still listening to Ross album that you dropped?
I'm not. Like I might go back to like a song or so, but I'm not.
But I fuck with Ross though. Like that's like
That's your man's. Yeah. Right.
a song here and there. But I'm not. I ain't gonna. I'm not.
Right. So he's staying like so. Ross staying relevant to him, not to us. You know what I'm saying? As far as like going to that album and you know what I'm saying, playing track after track after track because he's a huge Ross, fan.
Is Ross a superstar? Or is Ross just a nigga we like?
You gonna say Ross is superstar, right?
I would say yes.
I would say Ross is a nigga that
At
we like.
some point, he's
And I would agree.
At some point, Ross was a superstar though.
No.
To me, at some point,
Ross, I ain't gonna lie. Ross was always a
Like-
nigga that I like.
nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm a huge Ross. I'm one of the biggest Ross fans. Ross is just a nigga we like.
No, it was at some point.
That's
bro.
okay.
It was at some point.
Because of his impact.
Because his staying power.
So let me ask you this. Like with all the Ross albums, you know what I'm saying? When everybody was listening to Ross, and you was literally listening to Ross every
I
single
don't think there was a
day.
moment where everybody was listening to Ross though. I don't think it was a moment where everybody.
You don't think so?
was listening to Ross.
It was at one point where I was listening to Ross every day.
You're not everybody. I'm talking. We talking about. You said everybody. Nigga,
I mean,
there was not a moment
but
like.
maybe I'm thinking about the people that I was just around. You know what I'm saying? Like, but me personally though, like, and I put you like this: there's certain artists to where I'm stuck on them for a period of time, and then, lo and behold, here comes somebody else with a new album. Lo and behold, here comes somebody else with a new artist coming out from another city, like, and that kind of thing, like, just stick for a period of time. So it's like at that point, I think people have a small moment as far as them being a superstar or like the baby. When the baby blew up, what he was literally the most talked about
Okay.
rapper in general. Like,
All right. Oh, I'm happy you said
like
that.
sure.
I'm happy you said that. What's the difference between a Jeremy Lin?
How the fuck do we go to that?
It's a parallel. It's a parallel. What's the difference between a Jeremy Lin and a LeBron?
LeBron's longevity.
Okay, but there was a moment where Jeremy Lin was the fucking hottest thing in the basketball world, right or wrong?
You can't compare basketball and
Yeah,
music.
that's
No,
Basketball. You cannot compare basketball and music.
Why
to
can't
this
I?
argument, huh?
Why can't I?
Bro, because you can look at a nigga put 30 points up a game. That is undeniably greatness. Like, for example, LeBron. As much as niggas don't like LeBron is undeniably great. You see him put the ball in the basket.
You see the rings, you see the
You
words.
see all that. Kobe, whatever.
What's the difference between the Drake
What?
and that and what you just said? You see Drake's numbers. You see Drake's longevity. You see Drake's albums. You see Drake's rings.
Whoa. Can you go rewind?
Go ahead.
Go back to his what?
What, his numbers?
Before that. No,
Longevity?
numbers. No, you said my fault. You said,
Said numbers.
Numbers, right? That's what I've been saying this whole time. Impact. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Jeremy Lin had numbers for how long?
A couple weeks, and then it went down.
Okay. These rappers have been rapping for how long? Drake's been rapping for damn near since we was in middle school.
Exactly. Okay.
It's a difference, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Once again,
I
going
think
back,
you're kind of
once
going
again,
against
once
you.
again,
Huh?
wait.
Go ahead.
Once again, go back to what I was saying about 5 minutes ago. This whole conversation is irrelevant because we're still in the moment with a lot of these rappers. How the hell am I gonna know? We are still in the moment. Right now, right? Okay, you would parallel basketball, right? Right now, young boy putting up 30 points a game.
Okay.
Right now, young boy's putting up 30 points a game.
Right now.
How can I tell you? How can I tell you, AI young boy gonna put up 30 points in 2025? We don't know that.
What I'm saying is,
It's too early to
you
tell.
see potential though.
Huh?
You see potential though. When you watch
I-
LeBron, when you was watching young LeBron hoop, you was like, oh, he got a chance. He got a chance.
Well, niggas knew Brown was gonna be Brown.
Fresh out of high school. I mean, in high school.
He got a chance.
In high school.
He got a chance to be one of them. You was watching Kobe hoop. Oh, he got a chance to be one of them. Who out of this new generation do you see? Oh, he got a chance to be one of them.
Jason Tatum, Luka
Fuck,
Doncic.
we not talking about basketball, nigga.
Bro, you're going back and forth.
You think about Jeremy Lin?
You going back and
We
forth.
were talking about music, and I was drawing a parallel.
Right. I mean, like,
What did you? We just brought up the numbers, right?
right. You
And
talking
then,
about,
fuck it. I was drawing a parallel. I was talking about music,
Okay.
we trying to compare it to basketball, though.
right? Who do you see? Because once again, I said when we saw young LeBron, we saw, oh, it might be him. He might be the one to take it the next. Who do you
this is
see
what I'm
out
saying.
of
You
this?
can't fucking do it with basketball.
I feel
With music.
Wait, listen. Oh, with basketball and music. This is why I'm saying you cannot do that.
Talk to me.
With music, right?
Okay.
Everybody has a different take. For example, we like Larry June, right? We like Larry June.
You just a nigga we like.
Right. But people might not like Larry June.
because he don't talk about
People might not like Larry June because he don't talk about certain shit. Right?
Okay.
Rap, when it comes to rap, a lot of people judge good rap off of the criteria. Some people might not judge good rap off of wordplay.
could be
Some people
beat.
might judge good rap off of flow. Some people, the exact opposite. With sports, nigga, you're judging off of putting the fucking ball in the basket.
Not
So stop
necessarily.
making like that parallel is not great.
Is it
That
niggas-
analogy is not great.
It's-
That analogy is not great.
Yes, it is. It's niggas that don't like Bron, but it's
But they
niggas
know
that,
he's great because he could put the fucking ball in the
and
basket.
it's niggas that don't like Drake, but you can't deny the nigga greatness. What is you talking about? That nigga got more hits than the fucking Beatles.
That's true. But
You can listen to young Drake and be like, oh, he might be one of them.
But that's what they saying about young boy.
That's
now.
what I'm saying. Out of these
They
new
saying-
niggas, who do you listen to and be like, he might be one of them?
But
That's all.
How,
Is that a
I
difficult
view-
question?
How I view it, I feel like
Am I not making sense?
I feel like fan base and numbers don't lie. So like, all right, I could say that as far as in the younger crowd, young boy could be one of them. Not based off it because I just think he's the best. Like thinking like he's the best rapper in the world. It's off of what he's doing and the impact he's having. Though, like, bro, numbers don't lie. Like his last album, I cannot say it was not better than Drake's last album, but numbers don't lie. He was number one longer than Drake was number one, and he took Drake's spot,
That's not true.
bro. Yes, he was, bro. As
I'll
far
never run longer than Drake.
as like when he passed him, bro. As far as time, as far as the speed that he jumped up to number one.
He was the week he dropped, he had the number one album. Drake had the number two, and then literally the week after, Drake was back.
He
in.
back up to number one.
But are you still listening to that Young Boy album?
Certain songs, but no.
Y'all just proved my point. You still listen to Take Care?
Yeah.
You still listen to Nothing Was to Say?
Yeah, I still listen to Drake in general.
I rest my case.
I'm pretty sure
Not
everybody.
resting.
It's not resting it though.
You are not resting.
Yeah, it's not resting it though
I
because
just told you, bro, the eras are different.
timestamp.
Yeah, like I'm a listener.
Let me ask you this.
How
If
much
that's
longer
the
has
case-
Drake been
if
out
that's
than
the case-
Boy?
Huh? What'd you say?
How much longer has Drake been out than Young Boy?
I mean, Drake been out since we was in middle school.
How long has Young Boy been out since we were like what? He came out in like high school.
Senior
He
year.
came out our senior year,
Senior year.
like 16. I really think he came out like the year that we graduated, like 16, 17, 16 going into 17.
That's why I remember. Fuck was that song?
It was like 38,
We
baby.
don't know where no money.
Right. But as just far as time stamp though, like Drake is involved in a longer time stamp than Young Boy.
My
So
thing is, the
it's too
nigga is
early.
consistently elevated with his fan base.
Okay.
Consistently. How can he not have a stamp?
Jumps.
He's
Jump.
consistently elevated.
Dog,
I don't even know how.
Q, you're a Young Boy fan, right?
I like Youngboy. I'm not a big fan. I'm not like a fan, but like I do. I like Lamar will not listen to Youngboy song. I personally I bump some shit though. Like
Okay, well, you guys, well, I guess I can't ask
cause
you this question.
I ain't no crazy. But go ahead, ask me though.
I was gonna ask you.
You I mean, you like in your top five?
I fuck with Youngboy, huh?
Top five, ain't you?
No, I wouldn't say my top
never
five.
mind.
See, I can't
I
ask
thought
him
I
a
knew
question.
my nigga. Apparently, I don't.
But I
Okay,
listen. I
question.
listen to Youngboy. But go ahead. I still just want to hear it though.
My question to you was gonna be, as a Youngboy fan, if this is his moment, right? Youngboy's in the prime of his career, right? Would y'all say that? This is his prime, right?
He could go higher.
Okay. As like you said, we don't know that yet. But right now, this is his prime. As we know it. Right? He just dropped the album that went number one for a week, then started declining. And well, Q's not a fan. Well, not as big as a fan as I thought he would, but he just said, I'm only have a few songs in rotation now. It didn't stick. As a superstar, how is your music not sticking?
So
That's-
I don't know. I don't know if this is.
because it may.
But it doesn't
I
matter
think
because
the
I
beat-
ain't even gonna say. I wasn't even gonna say that. I was gonna say, and if this was your argument in the whole place, I apologize. If this was your argument in the whole place, it might not stick. And I'm not even talking about Quincy. Let's just say the kids, because we say it means we're era. It might not stick because how consistently these artists are putting out.
that was my fucking point.
If okay, well, if that's the case,
God damn.
you were wording it horribly then.
No, nigga, I said that.
Huh?
I said, can rappers really be superstars anymore because of how often they drop music?
You said because of how often they drop music.
And then I
you
said,
said because of how often they drop music.
and then no, and then you said, and then I read the tweet and you said you compared it to Michael Jackson, and then I said, well, these rappers had moments, and then I said, what are these rappers' moments? There's nothing that's
So off of that question, that's how the argument started.
literally, and then
But
it stole.
no, yeah, so certain songs only don't stick because of, like I said, how consistently they putting out. Who's to say if Youngboy didn't put out another project or whatever the case may be?
If he would've
Who's to
put
say
out-
that Quincy or whoever that Youngboy fan is wouldn't be listening to those same songs? You get what I'm saying? It's because of the consistency of how they put out. Now rappers putting out 2-3 projects a year. Before, bro, they was putting out one, two at the very maximum. We was blessed if we got 2 Drake projects in a year.
But that's a little tough too, though, because I also feel like, I mean, y'all might disagree, but I feel like when certain people like a lot of people, they jump into deals and different things like that. So like, I think some people are like literally put out bullshit just to, you know what I'm saying,
get out there,
you know, I'm just get out their contract, you know what I'm saying? So I that's one thing that I will say. So it's just like you can't really focus on like the body of work, you know what I'm saying, that you really put your all into this type of album.
That's just not talking about you, but that's just stupid. I mean, nigga, at the end of the day, you still got your fan base to please. I understand you want to get out that, but
Yeah, don't be giving me no bullshit. Just
yeah, at the end of the day, niggas, you still want to cement your legacy.
Because it's just like, because I ain't gonna lie, I was like at first when I was listening to it, I was like, oh, but I didn't get through the whole thing. But like with Roddy Ricch, between like his last album and his album before that, I was like, yo, there's 2 different type of bodies of work. But maybe he felt like it was a great album, you know what I'm saying? But
Well, we didn't took up the remainder messing with that topic, man. Great pod today, y'all, man. Great
it was a
pod
great
today.
episode.
Hustle Off the Ground, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Like we said, subscribe to our Patreon. Use our Fiverr link that we're going to put in the description for you guys. Once again, man, we appreciate y'all, man. 100 subscribers as far as YouTube, man. So we hit a milestone. Let's
Bro,
get
to
250.
1,000, man. Let's go.
250 to 500 to 1,000, man. Like Q said, as far as the audio platforms, keep listening. We want feedback. We're going to drop the email for y'all, man. Y'all can hit us on our DMs, our personals, anything, man. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, let us know also like what y'all want from us. Like what do y'all want to see more of? You know what I'm saying? This is for y'all, so we want to also hear, you know what I'm saying, what you guys think that, you know, we are family, so y'all are also involved in this. So we appreciate it.
I got anything y'all want to kick off with, man?
Shit.
Yeah, just keep showing love. Like everybody that subscribe, Hayden might not seem for a lot to people, but
Before we started, man,
like real talk,
it's
like,
crazy.
and like the vision we got for this, like how far we want to take it, like y'all in on the ground floor. So please, like, continue to ride with us, continue to grow with us. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
And I'm
fun.
pretty sure I could speak for the rest of the gentlemen next to me, but the people that's here now, I remember faces. I remember faces. I remember supporters that was with me from the bottom. So all of you guys, man, y'all literally, like, no exaggeration, y'all going to the top with us, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? I look out. I appreciate. Show love, man.
That's all, TG.
Yes, sir.